Greetings, Mantare79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for the Cardfight Vanguard trading card game. And now in today's video, the deck profile I'm giving one for is a D standard formats. Brandt Gates. I introduced Asturm without telling Welstra, Blitz Company Black, with cards available up until DZ-SS04. Alrighty, let's get started. And now for the ride deck. For the cards in this ride deck, we are playing 1 Grade 0 Black Channel starting unit, 1 Grade 1 Blitz Programmer Strazer, 1 Grade 2 Blitz Technology Researcher Uber, 1 Grade 3 I introduced Asturm without telling Welstra, Blitz Company Black, and 1 Ride Deck Crest Energy Generator. The Grade 0 Black Channel starting unit. Skill Auto. When this unit is rolled upon, if you went second, draw a card. 1 Grade 1 Blitz Programmer Strazer. Skill Auto. When this unit is rolled upon, search your deck or hand for up to 1 Grade 1 product card. Put into hand, and if you search your deck, shuffle deck. If you put a card from hand, draw a card. The Grade 2 Blitz Technology Researcher Uber. Skills. First skill, actions, the Vanguard, once per turn. Cost, Soul Blast 1. If the cost and paid, choose a product from Order Zone and operate it. Activate its operability. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon, cost, put a product from Order Zone into drop. If the cost and paid, search your deck or hand or for up to 1 Grade 2 product card, put into Order Zone. If you search your deck, shuffle deck. If you put a card from hand, draw a card. The Grade 3 I introduced Asturm without telling Welstra, Blitz Company Black. Skills. First skill, actions, the Vanguard, once per turn. Cost, discard a card from hand. If the cost and paid, choose a product from Order Zone and operate it. If your Order Zone has 3 or more set orders, this unit gets triple drive until end of turn. Second skill, Auto, is the Vanguard, once per turn. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, cost, counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, choose one of your rear guards and stand it. The Ride Deck Crest Energy Generator. Skills. First skill, you may only have 1 Ride Deck Crest in Ride Deck. Second skill, Auto, from the Ride Deck. When you put this card into Crest Zone, if you went second, Energy Charge 3. Third skill, Continuous, you may only have up to 10 energy. Fourth skill, Auto, at the beginning of your ride phase. Energy Charge 3. Fifth skill, Actions, Event, once per turn. Cost, Energy Blast 7. If the cost and paid, draw a card. With that, we covered the deck's ride deck. Next, let's get on to the Grade 1 lineup. And now for the Grade 1 lineup. For the Grade 1s in this deck, we are playing 4 Grade 1 Blitz Sales Astur, 3 Grade 1 Vivacious Girl, 2 Grade 1 Blitz Publicist Ventilita, 4 Grade 1 Price of Contract, and 1 Set Order Product Mobile Kennel and Garten. The Grade 1 Blitz Sales Astur. Skills. First skill, Auto. When this card is discarded from hand during your turn, if you have a Vanguard of Blitz in its card name, you may put this card into Soul. If you put a card, counter charge 1 or energy charge 2. Second skill, Continuous, as a Guardian. If you have a Vanguard of Blitz in its card name, this unit gets plus 5000 shield. Third skill, Continuous, as a Rear Guard. If you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Welstra in its card name, this unit gets plus 5000 power, active on opponent's turn 2. The Grade 1 Vivacious Girl. Skills. First skill, Auto, from Drop Zone. When your Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Astrum's card name is placed during your ride phase. If you do not have a rear guard of the same card name as this card, cost, Soul Blast 1. If the cost and paid, call this card to rear guard circle. If you called a card, Energy Charge 1. Second skill, Auto, as a rear guard. At the end of battle, this unit boosted a unit with Swing By in his card name. Cost, put this unit to your soul. If the cost and paid, choose up to 1 armor supply vehicle per kill zone from a hand or drop, put into Order Zone, choose one of your units, and it gets plus 2000 power until end of turn for each set order in your Order Zone. If you put a card from hand, draw a card. The Grade 1 Blitz Publicist Ventilita. Skills. First skill, Auto. When this card is discarded from hand during your ride phase or main phase, If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Welstra in its card name, you may call this card to rearguard circle. Second skill, action as a rearguard once per turn. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Welstra in its card name, cost Energy Blast 4. If the cost and pay, choose a product with grade less than or equal to your opponent's Vanguard grade from Order Zone, operate it, and the cost of that product's original operate abilities is reduced by Counterblast 1 until end of turn. The Great One, Price of Contract, Sentinel Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, choose one of your units, and it cannot be hit until end of battle. If your hand has 2 or more cards, choose a card from hand, discard it. The Great One, Set Order, Product, Mobile Kennel and Garden. Skills, first skill, after set order is played, put into Order Zone. Second skill, Auto. When this card is put from hand or Order Zone into drop during your turn, put this card into Order Zone or Soul. Third skill, Operate, Auto, from the Order Zone. When this card is operated, call this card as a 10,000 power, 1 critical normal unit with boost to an open rearguard circle, and put that unit into Order Zone at end of turn. With that, we've covered the deck's Great 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Great 2 lineup. And now for the Great 2 lineup. For the Great 2 in this deck we are playing 4 Great 2, Operate Master, Freiheit. 3 Great 2, Bullet of Creation, Panspermia. 3 Great 2, Set Order, Armor Supply Vehicle, Preciosa. And 2 Great 2, Set Order, Product, Assault Flight Carrier, Lubazol. The Great 2, Operate Master, Freiheit. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, if your Order Zone is a set order, cost Counterblast 1 and discard a card from hand. If the cost and paid, search your deck for up to 1 card of the same card name as your Vanguard or up to 1 product card, reveal it, put into hand and shuffle deck. If you have a Vanguard of Welstra in its card name, choose up to 1 product card from your hand and put into Order Zone. Second skill, Auto as a rearguard. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have a Vanguard of Welstra in its card name, cost Soul Blast 2. If the cost and paid, choose a product from your Order Zone and operate it. The Great 2, Bullet of Creation, Panspermia. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this card is put into Guardian Circle from hand or discarded from hand while riding from right deck, cost Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost and paid, draw a card. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, if you Persona roll this turn, cost Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost and paid, search your deck for up to 1 grade 3 or greater unit card with different card name from your Vanguard or up to 1 set order, reveal it, put in the hand and shuffle deck. If you reveal a card, choose a card from a hand and discard it. The Great 2, Set Order, Armor Supply Vehicle, Preciosa. Skills, first skill, after set order is played, put into Order Zone. Second skill, plays with the cost of Counterblast 1. Auto from the Order Zone. When your rearguard stands by the ability of a grade 3 or greater card of Asturm's card name, until end of turn, that standing unit in all of your Vanguards gets plus 5,000 power. The Great 2, Set Order, Product, Assault Flight Carrier, Lubazol. Skills, first skill, after a set order is played, put into Order Zone. Second skill, Auto. When this card is put into Order Zone, if you have a Vanguard of Blitz in its card name, draw a card and Soul Charge 1. Third skill, Operate, Auto from Order Zone. When this card is operated, if it is your main phase, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 unit card from among them with grade less than or equal to your Vanguard, call it to rearguard circle and shuffle deck. If it is your battle phase, draw a card. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 3 lineup. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3s in this deck we are playing 3 Grade 3, I introduced Asturm without telling Welstra, Blitz Company, Black. The Grade 3, Swing by Dragon. And 2 Grade 3, Set Order, Product, Mobile, Fortress of Obliteration, Freischütz Maximum. The Grade 3, I introduced Asturm without telling Welstra, Blitz Company, Black. Since we'd explained this card's skills and effects during the right deck portion of the video, we'll just skip ahead. The Grade 3, Swing by Dragon. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle from hand, if you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Asturm's card name, cost Counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, draw a card. Second skill, Auto from front row rearguard circle, once per turn. when your other unit stands by the card's ability. Cost, Soul Blast 1. If the cost is paid, this unit gets plus 2000 power until end of turn. If you Soul Blasted a Grade 3 or greater card of Asturm's card name for this cost, stand this unit. The Grade 3, Set Order, Product, Mobile, Fortress Obliteration, Fractures Maximum. Skills, first skill, Continuous, you cannot play this card. Second skill, Operate, Auto from the Order Zone. When this card is operated, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, retire it. Choose one of your opponent's vanguards, and it gets minus 5000 power until end of turn. Then cost, Counterblast 1 and return a rear guard from hand, to hand. If the cost is paid, call this card as a 23,000 power, 1 critical normal unit to an open rear guard circle. If you call a card, put that unit into Order Zone at end of turn. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the trigger lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing: 1. Grade 0, Star Dragon DD Infinitude, Elder Breath, Over Trigger. 4. Grade 0, Patrol Robo Decker Cop, Critical Trigger. 2. Grade 0, Hashtag Game Broadcast, Critical Trigger. 2. Grade 0, Hashtag Big Flame Up, Critical Trigger. 3. Grade 0, Amalric Connector, Draw Trigger. 2. Grade 0, One Who Pierces Transcend Causality, Heal Trigger. And 2. Grade 0, Hashtag Spurring on Mankind's Hidden Side, Heal Trigger. The Grade 0, Star Dragon DD Infinitude, Elder Breath, Over Trigger. Skill, Trigger, Additional Effect. Double the power and critical of all of your front row units until end of turn. Increase to double its power and critical when activated. The Grade 0, Patrol Robo Decker Cop. Skill, Auto as a rear guard. At the end of battle, this unit boosted. Cost, put this unit into your soul. If the cost is paid, choose one of your units, and it gets plus 2000 power until end of turn. The Grade 0, Amalric Connector, Draw Trigger. Skill, Continuous as a Guardian. If your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5000 shield. The Grade 0, One Who Pierces Transcend Causality, Heal Trigger. Skill, Auto, when this unit is put in Guardian Circle. If your Vanguard's grade is less than your opponent's Vanguard grade, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield until end of battle. With that, we've covered the deck's trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing: 1. Over Trigger, Elder Breath. 8. Critical Triggers. 3. Draw Triggers. And 4. Heal Triggers. And of that, that's just all the time we have for today. First I want to say is, thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload again in the near future. I also hope you all show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And of that I say, goodbye, and see you all soon.